Did it before and I do it again. Yo, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Word back on the What's the Word channel. Back at it again with Bucket Ams. Nah, man, back at it again with Amber Victoria. About to jump into another reaction video, man. This one just dropped today from your boy Tom MacDonald. We just got done uploading, what was the last one? This House. So make sure y'all go check that one out. But yeah, I decided to, jump back in because he just released this one today. So I'm interested to see what this one about. I seen on his Instagram said this one gonna have you kind of confused, scared, but also fired up. It's called Clown World.
Confused and scared?
Confused, scared. He said you're gonna still feel like it's fire, all in one. So, you know what I mean? You never know. A bunch of question marks. But I'm excited, man. We've been doing Tom MacDonald reactions for quite some time now. I think this will be the 6th one. So let's see what he got. He always, unexpected. You never know what you're going to get. And this will be my first one like I'm actually reacting to in real time. So that'll be new as well. So let's see. All right.
Now I got to pay close attention.
That's a cover right there. Clown World. He got you from the cover. Let's see what's going on.
Better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. All we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all in the same boat. Why you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness. I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense. Can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? I believe in 2 genders. I'm an out of the rest. I'm just confused when a dude has a beard and some breasts. We won't always agree. No.
He said he only believe in 2 genders. All right. Big stances. I can see where he coming from.
Why does your house have a fence? I believe in 2 genders. I'm an out of the rest. I'm just confused when a dude has a beard and some breasts. We won't always agree. No, I don't hate all police. No, I don't think that the system's racist. I just think the system hates people. I think fighting violence with more violence is what they want. Viruses and riots, people dying, we won't stay home. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war.
I wonder, did he record? You seen when he had those 2 them other clowns next to him and they was popping in and out?
I didn't even see him popping in and out.
Watch.
I think fighting violence with more violence is what they...
Right here? That gotta be him too, yeah.
Yeah, that's him. You see his grills.
Yeah, you see his grill and the piercings. That's pretty dope. He must have recorded that on a different shot, put him in there, and then just did like a mirror effect. That's pretty dope. I probably actually like how that looked better than what he got going on back there.
Yeah, it's much
cleaner.
Yeah.
I think that's like the reenacting of the Joker type vibe with the black smear marks.
Viruses and riots, people dying, we won't stay home. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can be around.
All the middle fingers he keeps pulling out.
That boy pulling out all middle fingers.
The only races that we hated were the ones that we ran and didn't win. Then we stopped playing with each other, started hating each other, started noticing the
That's a bar.
Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots. We love the country, but we are not saving it. Wages don't raise to the rate of inflation, and half of the country hates all of the nation. It's funny that we think the world owes us some. All the phones got smart, but the people so dumb. We care more about the likes on a selfie than our moms, and the only time we ever speak the truth when we're drunk. We won't always agree. No, I don't hate all police. No, your thoughts and opinions ain't facts, and they are not defining my reality. No, I think picking sides divides. It's probably what has got us here. United States is great regardless. That's what we've forgotten here. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. They tell you be yourself and and they judge it on the internet till everybody
His feet don't
hates
fit
you
in
for it.
clown
If Jesus
shoes.
was alive, I swear to God, they all would cancel him. Cause lately being negative's the real new normal. Yeah, if you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad, you're poor, you're black, you're white, you're whack. They lie, it's facts. My generation needs a bunch of free condoms. Common sense ain't that common. This is what they wanted. This is how they planned it. This is to control everyone on the planet. And we put each other in caskets, protest and panic. And they take advantage to manage the damage. We won't always agree. No, freedom doesn't come free. No, there was people fighting, dying overseas so that you can have freedom and be. Oh, I think the elites are real, but they ain't drinking babies' blood. They're creating chaos so they have something to save you from. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painting smiles on their mouths.
Is he wiping his makeup off?
You said what?
Is he wiping his makeup off?
I don't know. I think he just reenacting like the.
His face looks cleaner there. It don't look like he got so much white makeup on.
Right, over here.
Overlooking stuff.
What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painting smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie. I can be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes.
Nova again. You know that's gonna be there.
Yeah, do that.
All right, another one from Tom. How you feel about that one? What's your takeaways?
I think it's probably my least favorite of the songs that I've heard from him thus far. I wasn't really grappled or gripped by much he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Not that what he's saying is irrelevant. It's just like it's not like I haven't heard it already. So it's
Yeah.
not anything like of shock value that he stated.
Yeah, that one was probably the least intriguing one. And this time because I follow him on Instagram on one of my pages now. And I guess I don't know if he do this with every video, you know what I mean, make it seem like it's gonna be the biggest video ever. His songs already have a lot of your attention with what he's talking about, so the videos kind of got to be over the top. And I noticed a lot of his videos are just shot kind of like in a studio place, and he just bringing in props, opposed to like maybe having some type of storyline, or doing just different scenes in different places outside of just doing them only in the studio. And that could be kind of a knock when you doing everything in house, is that you only is kind of limited with creativity with certain things like visuals. Like if you bring in other directors, you bring in other people with different visions as well, and they can kind of take it elsewhere. Which is I would love to kind of hear him spill on that. I feel the independent route, but as far as like pushing your creativity to that next level, that's always been something collaborative. You know what I mean? Music is a collaborative thing at its finest. You know what I mean? When it comes to producers, writers, singers, videographers, photographers. But again, with the message though, like we've already heard this in pretty much majority of his music. It's kind of like the narrative that's consistent, kind of like what I was saying in one of the previous videos about his music. Like, how much can you say something over and over before you get kind of tired of it? And even the production is kind of, really similar to what he's already done. Because it looked like this one is just a single. I looked at the description and it didn't say it was a part of any album or nothing. So I think this is brand new. So I would be looking for like something to go in a different direction, or what's next. What else can you offer other than just kind of regurgitating what you already said?
Even the way he approached the song sounds very similar from song to song. The same cadence and the flow.
Mm-hmm.
Like he might get low and he might start going real fast. It's like not much.
Those hooks are always like anthem, like singy type all the time for the most part, unless you get like, I think No Response is one of the ones that was kind of different with flow and just having no hook, which is probably one of my favorite ones. And Sober was too, because you actually learn a little bit more about him and his story.
Sure.
But this one probably would be one of my least favorite. Pretty mid. It wasn't out of the park. And honestly, after you start watching more and more from time, it kind of loses the shock value that
that's what I was getting ready to say.
That you have when you first discover him. You know what I mean? Like now now I feel like if I was becoming a fan, he would be having to prove how can you hold me as a fan with his music outside of just saying the stuff that got me in the door to even being interested. But man, yeah, it just came out. I want to hear what y'all think about the record. Is this y'all least favorite, or y'all feeling like how we feeling, or y'all still amazed by the same things he's saying? You know, new fans, people that's just discovering him, or his fans. Like, how do y'all feel when he kind of circle around the block and kind of cover the same stuff he already talked about? Cause it's
or is it like some type of new content? Like the only thing that really stood out is when he said, what did he say? I only believe in two genders. Like that's probably the line that stood out the most, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna be controversial for sure.
Yeah, I think he said something about like genders and people's sexuality on Fake Woke as well. It wasn't that explicit, or because he had a whole bunch of other lines that kind of stood out more. But yeah, man, I'm interested to see. Like, I think it's okay if you do a lot of the same content, but you gotta at least switch the production. You gotta at least switch kind of the formula that you giving it out to your audience in. At least for me, when I become a fan of somebody's, as long as they keep on, you know, mixing up the bag, you know, I can kind of stay afloat with them. But yeah, let us know in the comments. This record wasn't the best for me. Didn't like it that much, but I thought it was the clown thing. I get the clown message as far as like we live in a kind of a crazy world. Everything seems like it's all over the place. It's not like the world is on one accord. Yeah, called it a circus. Like the world is not like on one accord. Like that's when he kind of spoke to like it's becoming a civil war all over again, with all the different communities and crowds that got different beliefs. So I can see that. I can feel that for sure. That resonates. But yeah, I think we gonna wrap this one up, man. Continue to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what y'all thought about the record. And yeah, I think we going after that one. Yeah. Did it before and I do it again.